Neato. Hello, Toaster. Okay, so boom. First try that, now it's just... Orin problems. Procrastinating? I mean, everyone does to some degree, but... I think your procrastination comes down to partly to what your goal is with whatever thing. Oop. So the more serious your goal, the more critical you should be of your own procrastination. But if it's over something not that major, then the less serious it is. It is. But I said, a large part of that comes down to determining how serious the goal is. Or, maybe more importantly, how serious you are about said goal. I'd argue me, grinding LNNs in this game isn't a particularly serious goal, but I am serious about it, so... Ooh, I missed my right. Still have no 1cc. I mean, that's not a... It's not the craziest thing. A lot of people take a while to get a normal 1cc. Out of nowhere. Like, it's just so volatile. Close to 500 caps on this. Let's get that. Ever switching again? What do you mean switching? Your favorite character? Or something else? Yeah. I mean, my favorite characters have switched drastically over the years. And it still is changing. That was poor. I should have shimmied another circle. You can do just 2 spins, but 2 spins compared to 3 spins is just allows for slightly more volatility. Ooh, disgusting. That was a repulsive Yukon Kaguya. I mean, my entire top 10 has shifted drastically over the years. I've always said Ron is my favorite, and while that's partly true, that's not always true. I mostly just say it to be able to say one at a given time. That's nice and cozy. This sucks because like orange bullets are pretty straightforward in this. In fact, they're pretty not that intimidating. But like the fairy's bullets are just all completely random, which makes this attack just so volatile. But like it's not necessarily the end of the world itself. I feel like the worst part about the volatility of this attack is the fact that when the fairies die, they move slightly, randomly, in a random direction. That death movement is just what makes this attack so awkward. Because, like, if the fairies just stay in the center line that we bring them to, it's great. But then they just go so wide sometimes. And it's awful. With that first death, they stay in line, you love it. A couple are shifting slightly to the right, you hate to see it, but... Ooh. Punch. Like, they just keep getting further and further to the right. I hate to see it. And, like, if they get far enough to the side, sometimes your homing bullets will not lock onto them, and you have to go out of your way to kill them, or else they just get too low. was disgusting. Trying to hard grind a game can be a good way to get better, but can also be a good way to burn yourself out, so you have to be careful to make sure what you're grinding is actually something you want to, or you like. Something you like enough that even if you get frustrated, you will go back to it. I'm talking about to die, yeah. On 3 more caps and I hit 500. Because otherwise, if you don't like the grind, you do it. Some people I've seen do, which is they get into the grind and then they can even get far in the grind, then they get to the point where they hit a brutal wall, a heartbreaking run or something, in Touhou's sake, or anything else. Something rough happens. And then it just completely, they lose all love for the thing. Maybe because it wasn't strong enough from the beginning or whatever. But so I always say, even as hard as it is, and I'm not the best about it, but like, it's one of the offsets of what I say about the hardest part of winning is losing. Because, like, theoretically, if I keep playing and keep slowly getting better, as long as I put the time into it, I'll eventually get good enough. I know I can. But the problem is spending that much time doing this shenanigans against this stupid cat over and over. Oh, I'm at 501. Well, I guess I'll do this real quick. Plastic chair? No, my chair is fairly nice. Okay, there probably is some plastic in the chair, yes. But it is not a hard plastic chair. See, look how hard it is. You have to wait until the third groups of fairies moves, and then you move. A number of little nuanced things that you gotta try to remember all of them. That was the best movement I ever did. Orin Final's such a niche attack. Like, it's very different than, like, anything else. It's not like it's that difficult. Like, it's tricky, but it's not like it's a high out of 10. It's just... it's really unique. Anxiety, procrastinate. It might be the other way around, though, too. You just never know. Or Gamma Final, yeah. I don't think it's that lucky. I'm pretty sure there's always... I'm pretty sure it's consistent enough that you're never... that, like, although it's awkward at times, it's always a you thing, as the lines to do it are pretty smooth. Like, the bubbles you get are generally, like, the most random part of it. Like, this part, you move up here, there's a little bit of randomness to where the bullets are, but that doesn't matter. It's like, these bubbles right here are kind of the awkward part. Yeah, that was foolish. I should have gone around the right. Or all the way around the left. Like, the bubbles are the thing that makes it a bit volatile. The thing that makes it awkward, specifically with Reimu B, is that your damage range to kill her is kind of tight on Orin Fine. Oops. That was a perfectly fine line. Your damage range to kill her is actually pretty tight. So you have to be careful of how much maneuvering you do, because if you go too off the side, then you don't kill her. No, well, the thing is about the current strat is you can pull out of the current strat to do 2 laps should you see something go awry. But 2 laps is just worse than 1 because it's just so much more can go wrong with 2 laps. Even if some of the windows here are not the freest. Like, the bubbles she has to give you have to be really bad to, like, force 2 laps. Otherwise, the only situation you're going to do 2 laps is if you mess something up. then just kind of like weaving through those pebbles at the end. I don't know how to do 2 laps. I mean, I can pull off 2 laps. It's just, if I can avoid it, I'd rather avoid. Like, I've done 2 laps before, multiple times, but in fact, I used to do 2 laps before I knew how to consistently get 1 lap. Now, the one thing, though, is doing 1 lap into 2 laps. Like, if you go into doing 2 laps as if you're always doing 2 laps, it's going to be easier than pivoting from 1 lap to 2 laps. But there's still just, like, less... The game can do less wrong to you. That's kind of a weird way to put it. If you push 1 lap than 2 laps, though. And there you go. Well, maybe if you're not confident enough to do 1cc's, play them on normal. I'd never recommend to anyone that they should play Lunatic. I try to be careful when I refer to anything, to be careful with the uses of the term free. Wow, how did that bullet not kill me? Yeah, but that also just depends on who you are. Like, a lot of people, like some people, like myself, are like, especially now that I'm playing on Lunatic, like, I cannot go back to normal. I just don't like it. But that I am also unique in that some regards. Fourth bullet in knocker position, you hate it. Oop. Sometimes I do catwalk and like, oh boy, it just feels like so easy. And then like sometimes I just do a dodge like this felt just awful. Yeah, I do love Catwalk. It's one of my favorite spells. But doesn't mean it's not a pain in the ass sometimes. See, that's the worst. That's the worst kind of catwalk. Get. I also do like Peter Flare, but it is also an attack that is frustrating at times. Although I'd say this attack is definitely more frustrating than Catwalk, in my opinion. A lot of people do. If you ask people what their favorite games are, it's usually something between the span of 6 through 11 or 6 through 12. Ooh, I really... Really put myself in an awkward spot there. There's an aspect of every Touhou game that I do like, although there's generally an aspect of every Touhou game that I dislike. Or, maybe not dislike, but, it's frustrating. Even my games that are lower on my list, there's always an aspect of them that I like. That would always make me want to go back to it. And then you do it, and then you die 10 times a row to the same thing. You're like, oh yeah, that thing existed. Like, you can sit there and romanticize USD all you want, and there's a lot to do for that, but you go and do books only a certain amount of times, and you're like, ooh, this is, ooh. USD. You should call a Game Glitcher, tell him that. You'd love you saying that. Although you should be careful with that, because there's a lot of people, because USD is easily one of the most loved games on the market. Especially in the competitive community. Oop. An IN. IN is a very common one I see. PCB is fairly up there too, but I feel like IN is like the game I see most people's favorites. Or if it's not their favorite, it's in most people's top. I found. Oh. 11 the best. 11's one of my. Okay, disagree. You're on. Yeah. That's how. You gotta remember how that works. It's not that, oh, you like something else, we disagree. It's, if you disagree, not only are you wrong in whatever your favorite is, but because you like something else, it makes you a bad person. You gotta remember this. This is how the internet works. This land is also funny. Lotus Land, to me, felt like the imperishable night of DC 98. Although, personally, I probably prefer Mystic Square, and I definitely prefer Pod, but that's a little off-putting because Pod is my favorite game. Oh, shoddy. Oop, oop. The game I've played every game. I have beaten. I have a Lunatic 1cc of every game, including Great Fairy Wars, and all the other spin-offs, even the fighting game spin-offs, I've at least cleared. Immaterial Missing Power is sort of an exception. I've only cleared 2 routes of that game. I never went through everything because that game is a pain. But every other game, all the other fighting games, I beat everything. But all 20 games right now that you can get Lunatic 1cc, and I do have. I wanted to grind LNNs, but I decided in the process I'm going to go through all the 1cc's first. And now I'm here. That's partly why I said that, like, there's an aspect of every game that I generally like and or dislike, just because I played every one. So I can tell you a lot of the parts I like about some of them, a lot of the parts I question about some of them. Game you should play, uh-oh. Refreshing Adventures? What is Reimu's Refreshing Adventures? Can't say I've ever heard of it. Best fan game? Yeah, what type of fan game is it? Ooh, you like the post-mortem laser. Oh, I see. That type of game. Why do you hate me? Yamame. I mean, that wasn't terrible movement, but... Thank you for the resub 11, I appreciate it. You know, like Yamame. I like Yamame. And then she goes down, and then I dislike her for about 20 seconds. And then I go back to liking her, and then I have to fight her. And generally, my like for her goes away for about 2 minutes. But then I get past Yamame, and then I like her again. Although that's most characters. But when she decides to move down on her non-1, I tend to be not a fan. Like, I don't like it when she goes down on me. Yeah, I don't like that. Hello, Cinnamon. I didn't see you at first. You blended in with 11. Is that some senile old man? Yeah. He's the senile old man that shows up once in a while. He's that homeless guy out back. Not pronouncing every digit. Well, excuse me. I asked him what it meant because I didn't know that it meant that it stood for 11 in binary. I asked him what to call him because I'm not calling him 0011001, I think. Or I said that slightly wrong, but you get the point. And he said 11, so that's what I do. What's that? 00000? 4 zeros? Good grief, that's a lot of zeros. Is it 0001011? Boom. I don't know binary though, so I'm not well versed in what things mean. What? I know 1 + 1 makes 2, but that's not binary, so you never know. Like, I can do math. It's not that level yet. You're right, my bad, my bad. Oh, speaking of binary, I'm playing Labyrinth later. Today might be the floor where there's a binary teleporter like puzzle. Ooh, she trying. You might be S. That is true. You could be S. Just putting all the fun things in the game. 3 Peso loves his dungeon designs. In fact, he is the greatest dungeon designer in video game history. Yeah, that's what happens when you do Nod 1 improperly. And by doing improperly, I mean you just bait her wrong. They don't call me the masturbator. Ooh, that was a little bit of awkwardness. Good grief. It was like, it was fine, it was fine, it was fine, it was fine, then just, it was really ugly. Break all her shackles, would she surrender in shame? Nah, unfortunately, we've tested, you can't break every shackle. Because she starts by shooting 6 of them, and it's impossible to break all of them. But if you manage to break all of them, she might. Although I don't think it would be in shame. I think it would be in, like, respect. Mercedes, I don't worry, I've tried this with other shot types. Although, I only tried it with one shot type. It was like Marissa A, I think. It might have been Marissa B2, but, like, I tried it, like, half-heartedly because I knew, realistically, you're not breaking the ball. Bomb? I wonder if you can Master Spark through it. Actually, does Master Spark even exist in this game? I don't know, maybe maybe there's a bomb that could do it. I really doubt it, though. The first set of shackles are really hard to break. No, my spark shit gave true. Oh, I had it, but I drifted too low. Got the best damaging bomb in the game. I don't even know. Definitely not this one. What if I timed it better? I don't see it. What's your bomb? Rainbow B and Notorious C definitely don't have bombs that could do it. I guarantee you that. Okay, hold up. Aya, your bomb is nuts? Okay. Reimu C can break every shackle. There you go. Very important. Also, the LNN, yeah, definitely. Oh, I'm not playing ever on Reimu C. Much as people may cry and beg. No, you're not getting Reimu C. Pretty sure I did that at one point. I did a run as Rainbow C, I died to Yamame, and then I never did it again. Pussy mentality? Yeah. I should probably retire if I'm not going to play as Rainbow C. The worst shot type in the game. Unbelievable. Mental disorder. How many times I've died to Yamame's Rainbow B? If we take the, percentage, less times. Zero downsides. You missed the most important downside? Question mark. Two of the most important downsides? Question mark. Number one. She can't suck. Okay. I hate to break it to you, but Reimu C doesn't have the suck. And second of all, where's the homing? Hello? The most important part of all of it, hello? Kill-based homing. Likely excuse. Skill-based homing says the easiest Satori fight. Unbelievable. Reimu C fans trying to proclaim their shit out here. When they're just washed old men. Unbelievable. Can't wait for Touhou 20. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Reimu 1692. 1693. That's personally where I think it's best. Nah, Marissa 724 is where it's at, dude. Oop. We do a little bit of stuffed routing on purpose. Sometimes you gotta throw for content. No, there's Fantasy Spark and Master Seal. That's what's in Touhou 20. I don't know. I assume those are the bombs, but I don't actually know how the bombs are in Touhou 20, so... Yeah, thanks, so good luck, Toaster. Oops. We do a little throwing on purpose. Ooh, that was... Never in question. Don't even have a wave emote. Well, I don't... I'm not an artist. I'm not out here making emotes. Like, I can't draw. My drawing skills are, not good. Say, if there's some, like, of those, like, whatever those other sites are, I forget some of the names of them, but, like, there's some of them that are out there, then just send me the link, I can add some. But, I'm not usually an emote type of guy, so, I don't go browsing collection that often, so if you want certain ones, you're gonna have to, you have to send a link to me. That was a really bad hole. You tried, yeah. I do find it funny everyone's freaking out over the fact that he used AI to help with a few spell backgrounds. I don't even know how many. I saw some people saying, I don't know if I can buy this game day one. Because he used it. I'm just like, yeah, okay. That was really ugly. I mean, I understand that aspect for sure, but like... You know, it's also crazy, 3 years, so people think differently, right? I'm gonna go pee. Get some water. Yeah, I mean, I think it's perfectly fine to sit down and, oh, you have these spell backgrounds? I use AI to help with them? Go for it. Streamline the process a bit. Although there's always that person who's gonna sit there and be like, no, his spell backgrounds have always had such good meaning and now there's no soul in them anymore. Although, here's what I'm curious about. What's the context of him demonizing AI 3 years ago? Like, in what context is that? I'm curious. Hot take, uh-oh. Yeah. Like, if content is bad, it's bad content. Or if you're, that's just, I should just... Like, if you're not good at making something, using AI, I don't think using AI is gonna fix that problems. But not using it's not gonna fix the problems. Although there's also the people who don't care about that and care about it purely on a morality basis. It's the tool, yeah. Like, you can use AI and, like, you can make good things. But, like, a lot of the good things you can make with AI, you're probably gonna have to put some effort into, not gonna lie. But, like, I'm not an AI bro by any means, but... Some people are a little too, jumpy on the, AI is bad and you're a bad person for using it. Because it's immoral. We give in to AI, it's taking jobs from people, it's gonna... Whatever. Yeah, I mean, I think that's a fair statement by him, right? I don't necessarily see that as strictly demonizing AI. I think that's being critical of some parts of it. And also, that's one thing I look at with Zune, because he, you know, correct me if I'm wrong, but he doesn't strike me as a very online person. As most of everything I've ever seen him say comes from interviews or something. So, like, even if he was more critical before, you know, there's 3 years where it's like, oh, you know, he uses AI for X thing. It's like, oh, you know, it's good in this instance. Oh, maybe it's gonna help here, but he's not, like, going about talking about how, dude, AI is the future. We gotta start using this more. Dude, why did this work yet? Jarvis, pull up Reimu Hakari armpit. No, Jarvis. Sorry if my articulation wasn't good enough. Jarvis, pull up Reimu / Marissa art, please. Come on. Oops. I'm doing it. I've never done that on the left. It feels so weird. Spicy music with AI. I suppose you could use that for music. I've never heard people using that before. Generally, most of the AI stuff I see is just art-related. Me try to do Yugi non-1 impossible challenge? Holy moly. Jarvis, write me Yugi X Parsi fanfic right now. Yeah, that's, I don't think I'm gonna click through and read all that, Nah, screw it, I'll read it. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. When Neko, please, yeah. Oh, I think one thing that's important is, there's, he's clearly criticized AI, but I don't think he's ever demonized it in any of the statements I've just read. Like, I've seen him being skeptical over it at some points and critical of some aspects of it, but... Nice try trying to tickle me with those. Like, does that site not have a way to filter out AI versus non-AI? I know there are a few sites that let you specifically filter out AI if you don't want it. I'm not a Delver user though, so I can't say much to it. That was a very scuffed mountain toss. Very nice. Demon Parade. I do not I do not like fog, Sam I am. I do not like it. Can we add this emote? Sure, I'll add it after the run. I gotta turn off chat right now. Dude, I feel like my yin-yangs out of the play have been so aggressive. They've been working, so I can't complain too much. They feel so aggressive. I guess maybe that's just natural in this section. Oh, really ugly overlap, dude. Catwalk giveth, yeah, catwalk taketh. Nothing we've never seen before. Oh my gosh, move to the right. Oh my gosh, what were those bubbles? That was disgusting. That'd be the worst bubble spread I've ever seen. Holy moly. To be fair, the needle's deaths were my fault, not Orin's fault, but hot damn. I mean, the cat's walk was pretty gross, but what was that fucking bubbles? Like, there was a line on the right, but like, I really would have had to look hard to see that one. This game really is just PCB. You got Yamame or Chen to hold you down the early game, and then the late game, it's all about Yomu or Orin. Oh, why would I do that? That line was smooth. I don't like this nun. The first bullet. I think I'm paying the price for having not consumed enough calories today. Or kiss your birds during Takamak. Mwah. Tap left, but tap left just too late. Ooh, wow, yeah, that was... Run's a run. Speed up working again? Okay, I'll do one more, but I'm gonna take like a minute or two break. Also, there you go, there's your emote. Ellie for like a minute. Oh, look at all that graze. Really? Yeah. Nothing more classic than just dropping. At least you didn't do it twice. I should grab water with me while I was gone. Actually brought my water bottle downstairs. What a shame. We're gonna pretend this is a DDC. Start spamming shift, pretending it deals more damage. Next, I'm gonna grab some water before I go to stage 3. Yeah, another break. Unbelievable. I take a 30-second breather. Yeah, I want to whenever I die, I just want people to spam that emote. Every time I die. My gosh, I baited her properly. Okay, give me a less suspect Uwu, please. Okay, Satori. And Orin, this is your final chance of the day to, be kind. Ooh, I hate when you do that. Almost overreacted to it. I mean, to be fair, I say Satori to be kind. I would like Satori to be kind, but I am more concerned about Orin being rude than Satori. Might as well ask for Oku to not be rude as well. But he wasn't actually particularly rude last time. It was just Sub-Sun, just the most disgusting attack of all time. But the Pet and the Uranara were on me. Those weren't particularly disgusting either way. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Rest in peace, life piece. I put myself so much in the corner. Oh, I cornered myself too much. I'll be back tomorrow.